This is driver testing machine for testing of LED drivers. Now this is showing AC parameters here and DC parameters here. It is showing voltage, current, wattage and PF on the same display alternately, as well as the current THD. On the DC side, it is showing the voltage, current, wattage and the percent efficiency, which is the DC wattage divided by AC wattage into 100. Now presently it is showing the serial number and the main page. Now if I press the page button, I can see the AC parameters. These are the input AC parameters. Now if I change it, I can see the DC parameters. And on this page, fourth page, I can see the serial number I can change. Now this DTM-1 comes with a pen drive option. This is a normal pen drive. So I can insert this pen drive. Now this becomes red, the LED becomes red because this is able to detect the pen drive. Now I will write the memory. I can write it in the memory. Now it is writing in the memory. So this pen drive can be taken out and the data can be transferred to the computer. Also there is an internal memory up to 4000 drivers can be tested. We can save on the pen drive on the last 1000 data or 4000 data to the pen drive. Connection diagram for DTM-1. So normally what we use is a power cable. A standard computer power cable is used here to power the auxiliary supply of 230 volt AC. We also have two wires coming in for AC parameters and two wires coming out to the LED driver, as well as two wires coming in for the DC parameters and two wires coming out for the DC parameters. Now this is a typical driver which we are using. So we have two AC wires from the power, and these will go here. This is the AC to DC driver, and this is the DC parameters. So they go here like this, and this is the output. So this goes to the LED or strip or the load. So this is the connection diagram for DTM-1.
अरे काट देंगे ना।
अच्छा
आप देख लीजिए, लास्ट करना।
ये माउस आएगा इसमें। This is the connection diagram for DTM-1. So this is the DTM-1 back terminals which are shown here. Now so this is the connection diagram for DTM-1. Here you can see the backplate of DTM-1, and this is the auxiliary supply 230 volts to power the meter itself. Now there are two inputs of AC voltage. Normally you can give 230 volt nominal from the power source, or you can give it through a variate up to 500 volts, and the output goes to the driver or the SMPS you are testing. The SMPS outputs are DC. So a black one is showing the minus, and a red one is showing the plus, and the DC parameters are read by the meter through this, and the output of this DC parameter goes to the load. This is your load. It can be a LED strip, or your resistance or any other load which you may choose. So the parameters you can select for limits are AC voltage, current, wattage, power factor, frequency, and THD parameters like voltage, THD, current, THD, or the DC parameters voltage, current, wattage, or efficiency. Now there are two things to note in this. One is that if you don't want to set the limit of any parameter, you can leave it blank. For example, you may not want to set the limit of frequency, so you may leave it blank. Second, if you want to set only upper or lower limit of any parameter, you can do so. Like I want that my DC wattage should not be more than 20 watts, so I have to set the upper limit, and my power factor should be AC power factor should be more than 0.89, so I can set the lower limit for that. ओके यहाँ से
ये उसमें डालते हैं, इमेज डालते हैं।
हाँ ये ऐसे डाल दो ना, है ना. Now in this testing there is one thing to know, that even if the pen drive is not connected, DTM-1 internal memory can hold up to 4000 data points. You can take later the backup on pen drive. That's all. इतने और उसमें now we will do the actual testing on DTM-1. So there is a driver connected of serial number 156, and we can write it using a pressing the right button. It shows that it is writing on the pen drive. Now while writing on the pen drive, it is simultaneously also writing in the internal memory, so that you can see later, or you can take the backup on pen drive later. Now we are connecting another driver. Now you can see that a log on connect feature is there, so the serial number has incremented automatically when the driver was removed. So now it is showing saving. The log on connect timing is set to be 5 seconds. So 5 seconds after the person sets the driver, it logs the data automatically. Now another driver he is connecting. So this is another driver, and the moment it takes up the load, it will log the data. Now as you can see, the LED strip has lighted. Now 5 seconds from now, because the LOC time on timing has been set to 5 seconds, it is saving the data. Now it is a serial number 158. The moment we remove the load, it increments the serial number ready for the next driver. Now we are connecting the driver number 159, and you can see that LED lamp has turned on, and this is also passed, and it is showing that it has saved the memory and we can remove it. So this is designed, DTM-1 is designed so that you can do a fast testing. The user can do a fast testing. Now he is connecting a new driver. So he connects the AC part, then he connects the DC part. So now it is showing fail. So apparently one parameter is showing fail. I can see that it is showing in the middle of the first line, it is showing fail %80. So the current THD value is more than the pass limit. Now he is keeping it separately, the 160th one. Now he is inserting it for the 161st. AC parameters and DC parameters
Now he is connecting the DC connection. So this jig has been made so that the connections are made out easily. Saving, so it has saved the data automatically. Now 161, and one more driver we will demonstrate. Like this is one more driver. So the person connects the AC parameter and the DC one. Now LED has lighted up, and it will show saving. So it is saving on the memory card, on the pen drive. Now I will show you how to save. Okay, even if the pen drive is not connected, DTM-1 internal memory can hold up to 4000 data points. Now this is how we can go and save the last 1000 data points or 4000 data points on the pen drive additionally. So it is designed so that if a supervisor or another person comes in, he can come and take all the past data even when during the actual testing the pen drive is not there. Now we have gone into the settings menu and we have seen the model which is selected and whether the buzzer is disabled or enabled, and log-on connect is enabled, so that's why the serial number was incremented. Log-on timing, LOC on timing, that is after how much seconds this saving is done, and off timing can be set here. So
the pen drive opens and we can see that we can see this window, open folder to view files. Now there are two files in this. One is a readme file which is provided with in the pen drive only. It tells about the meter. It saves by default. The second is a CSV file. We are interested in this. It is a Microsoft Excel comma separated values file. Now I would like to show you how it looks in this notepad. So it is having all the values separated by commas. These are the commas. So there are values and separated by commas, and it is recognized by Excel also. So I am just double clicking it and I can see now it is opened in Excel. So we can see that in the first column we have DTM-1 serial number. So this is the basically model name of what we had selected. So we were using a 12-watt LED driver. So and we had named it EM12W on the computer and transferred the data to DTM-1. So on the first column you can see that the model name is shown. We are testing EM12W model of LED driver, and we can on the second column we can see the serial number, then we can see the status, the date and time of when we had tested, and we can also see the parameters like electrical parameters, voltage, current, wattage, PF, frequency, and all the electrical parameters can be seen. Now one of the lines is showing fail. This one is showing fail, apparently because the THD current was more than 30%. Also you can see that all this data has been logged automatically without pressing a button, and at one point the person had pressed the button, so he got another entry, one more entry was got. So if you want one more entry, you can press the right button also.